Mike Biker Convoy
Walk down Kent Street.
on
That's truly
I'm
the
streaming.
thick of the convoy traffic down Kent Street. About
It's giving a lot of good information about where he's at and the different monuments and buildings.
Of bumper to bumper
I like it.
convoy vehicles, tractor trailers, and personal vehicles supporting the convoy.
What an impressive thing going on for freedom.
Thank you for the sub.
Makes me want to move to Canada. And I'm having some fun here playing my match game. This is the variety. So we'll just zoom around here. Aha! Focus on the journey, not the destination. And one more. We'll do two more. U equals awesome. Yeah. In the corner is what collection the card comes from. And then here we go.
See if we can talk to a few people.
Smile. It confuses people. I like it. Got a whole stack here. I've got a whole bunch over here going on. I have, I don't know, somehow these got all mixed up. I think it was, you know, they either fell out of the container or leaving shows and I was grabbing them out of the little display stands that I have. I don't know. But it's a nice little project for the afternoon. Gonna get into some other things here. Hope you'll join me. Here, Serene and Simple Life.
Those of you just tuned in, we're walking west on Wellington Street.
This gentleman was just talking about whether you support this or don't support it. It's really important to learn the details and do some boots on the ground. You know, talk to people before you just jump to a conclusion. To me, this is pretty dang impressive and brave. And what difference does anything make if we don't have our freedom?
She said she would be back in an hour, so hopefully she'll be there and I can show you guys.
I'm impressed so far listening to him.
The freedom puppies that were born just a couple of days ago.
Learning and getting informed. Very, very peaceful.
Donations, I see that coming up in the chat.
My favorites here. Amazing things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. My favorite collection, one of my favorites, The Growth. And as I was sorting through, I just love this one. Lower your expectations of people and you will lower your disappointments. That's so awesome. Be the reason someone smiles today. You all make me smile daily. Thank you. And thank you for your positivity. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. And let's see. Your attitude determines your altitude. I love this too. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in life, it's about what you inspire. I love the variety. So many cool signs. It is so sad that mainstream media is not reporting the truth on any of this. I just heard that they were showing
Thank you for the subs.
Pictures and videos of things from years gone by. Had nothing to do with
Texas
this.
and Connecticut, I noticed.
The fake.
In the house.
American flag. Beautiful. This is day 15. Moments in history.
Still walking down Kent Street, south.
I'd love to be in Happy Haven.
Just a couple of days ago.
Not in this cold, but with this, with people like this. Probably make some friends for life.
Get you guys a glimpse of her freedom puppies.
Freedom
She
puppies.
mentioned 5 of them were born.
We'll have to
just a
check
few
on
days
that.
ago.
Look.
No, I think that's
This is
good.
not the owner, but this is somebody else who
You guys
had a
see the
picture.
freedom puppies born. Do you know when they were born? Okay, so yeah, just a few days, 4 or 5 days ago.
Sorry for the shadow.
Ah, that's great. Thank you so much. I didn't leave them empty-handed. Maybe we'll get to see them in person, but that's great.
Look how sweet.
And that's right. That's a dog bed right in the back of her cab right there. Wow. Awesome.
They were just
Thanks.
born.
British Columbia. Right on. You think they're watching? Oh yeah?
How fun.
Okay. Oh, right on. Yeah, give them a shout out. That's great. We got everybody. We got 6,000 people right now from the States and all over. And that's awesome that you... Hey, some familiar faces for you guys. So where did you guys come down from? So you did the drive, yeah. How are you feeling? That's my question to a lot of you, is after that long drive and that saddle soreness and it's still having to stay in your vehicles since you doing all right? Yeah? You need to bring some massage tables down?
Wow, you can see
That's
it,
great.
they just radiate
Well, guys,
positivity
yeah, thanks for taking the time to say hi.
and peace. So nice.
Small world. That's awesome. I wish I could be reading the chats more. I'm sure some of you are reaching out. I'd love to be tracking down.
Love seeing the American and the Canadian together.
Those just tuning in, Mike Biker Canada, live streaming downtown Ottawa for day 15 of the Freedom Convoy. Lots of love to our brothers and sisters south of the border in the great United States of America.
Oh, awesome. He was just talking about how he sees love and compassion. Woohoo, daily dose. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. You know, I love having these in my midst to remind myself a joyful heart is good medicine. Can't get any more simple than this. Just about 3, 4, 5 words. Something you can memorize, internalize, and focus on. It just dawned on me why I have all these that are all messed up. I used to do shows, sometimes a smaller show or even an expensive show, and I undid a bunch of collections and was selling these 10 for $3. So that's why they're all loose, and I'm trying to put them back together in collections. And then at my future car meetup workshop, I think I'm going to sell some loose ones, you know, whatever's left. So fun times. These were designed with, if you don't know already, I got up like 5 a.m. one morning in Arizona when I was living in Scottsdale and took pictures of people's mobile home siding. I was living in a mobile home park. How cool is that? All these colors. Woo!
In the house, I see.
Truckers provide lifeline for man and beast. And they had Canada/USA. Truth. Flatbed with supplies.
Everything from street salt, cords of wood,
Oh, FedEx is here.
garbage bags,
They
toilet
say
paper,
this
paper
is
towel, diapers.
this is the cleanest. The truckers get out and they shovel the sidewalks, and the Ottawa is just super clean. That's a beautiful thing. See things that you're not going to hear on mainstream. There are tents set up with food too. Snow!
Approximately noon tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I just got up to see what FedEx was bringing me. I wasn't expecting anything. Here's my little setup. And a little tip. This guy works perfectly inside the recliner. Just fits lovely. It's like Big Daddy and Mama there. Here's the setup. If you watched the previous show where I was all over the floor and over a big table, this is a really nice little tray table. And actually it's like a medium size. And so I'm putting the sets together and rubber banding them. And then we're gonna get into a 5-drawer storage organizer unit for the closet. Yeah, I'm excited. That'll be my next project. And this was laying on the floor when I came back in from FedEx, from my driveway. Life is short, don't be lazy. Must have fallen off the table. Awesome.
Just go 5,000. Right on. Cool. Yeah. How long have you been down here? Okay, German. We had quite a few people with German flags posted here in Germany. We've had all over it. Okay, and what are you doing in Germany?
What's that?
Farming in Germany, or?
No, my parents were just, my dad was working in a factory.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Here, I do trucking, or I truck. I'm a class 1 trucker, so, yeah.
Cool, what's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, nice to meet you, Thomas.
Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
great, cheers.
Yeah, okay.
Now stop the tyranny. I'm just so enthralled with this. I wish I could be handing out food to these truckers.
That's a cool van.
Heading up to Parliament Hill, and a lady just shouted out that tonight's menu is barbecue and chicken a la king. This was one of my first 8 also, and I took pictures of wood as I was traveling about, actually when I was still stationary. Whoever cares to learn will always find a teacher. Life is short. I already showed you that one before. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Yeah. Be the reason someone smiles today. If it's important, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. This is called business, and that's a little bit misleading of a name because I think it's for everybody. It's not just for in business, although I think I came up with that name because it looks good on a desk, like in an office with all the black, and I love the way the important word pops out. Cool. More cool. What's happening here? Look at the little kids. That's awesome. And they had bouncy houses here earlier. Peaceful, peaceful. I think they said there was one guy in this whole time that was a little bit restless and wanting to cause trouble, and he was like out of there in like 2 minutes, and that's been it. That's the extent of it. But you would never, ever, ever know that from mainstream media. Like you would think that there was violence going on,
Wellington, for those just tuning in,
and that crazy things were happening. And that's not the truth at all. Service is going on. There was a man just preaching. He said that's the 4th service. Another one of my 8 originals. This is called Success. Love this. Love that. Keep your hands off our children. End vaccine mandates. Liberate, liberate, liberate. Mainstream media is the virus. Wow. Yeah. If all is
Thank
your,
you to everybody watching.
if all is you're
Thank
watching,
you so much. It's great to have you all along for the ride.
mainstream media, if that's all you're watching, you are missing out. And you are being brainwashed and lied to. This is the main area, Parliament Square, Wellington. Activities are going on. Speakers. We are all essential. Love, live free.
And
Just
we'll
a
walk
little
on
bit
down
more.
further east on Wellington to Rideau, where Wellington transitions to Rideau Street.
Oh my gosh. There was just a huge sign on one of the
He's
trucks.
carrying a few 2x4s, and as we've seen with a few other vehicles mentioned, he's going to put his vehicle up on blocks to make it harder to tow.
Who will rise up against the evildoers? And then underneath it said, Jesus is King. And this is a tourist area, shops,
RCMP
bars,
has it closed off
restaurants.
to vehicle traffic, local traffic only. Just up ahead on the left, we're approaching the United States Embassy. A beautiful building. They open their doors once a year and allow tours inside. I think I spotted almost every state. And given the amount of chats I missed, I'm sure there were shoutouts from every state south of the border, so this one's for you. Do a walk by the embassy. Top portion, if it looks like a ship, that's what it's supposed to look like. It was the design intent, and that lights up in the evening, various colors. For example, when Prince died, they had it lit up in purple to commemorate Prince. It's a beautiful building. I had the pleasure of touring inside. There's aspects inside of the building from all over. Every state is represented in either specific wood or stone. There's
Very
natural
cool.
material used to build this embassy from each state. York Street, an iconic Ottawa sign, popular spot for tourists to take a photo. Across the street, it's the United States Embassy here in
Cool.
Ottawa, Canada.
Her daughter wanted to give a heart.
It's the new channel, Machines Everywhere.
Heart.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. There's a sign above that says, please put all tickets below. Yeah. Awesome.
We're not leaving.
How's it
We're not
going?
leaving.
We're streaming live, machines everywhere.
How much people?
Thoughts and feelings you'd like
I
to share?
love you guys. You guys are beautiful people. Keep smiling. Freedom's good, eh? I just got a wink from that young lady. Yes. How much people do we have watching?
We're just over 6,000 people right now. And
Come to Ottawa. Come here. See it with your own eyes. You'll realize that they have lied and they're still lying about everything. We're not terrorists. This is not a state of emergency. No masks. There's millions of people here and no one's sick. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Somebody please help us. Come clear this up. We need camp to come figure out why we're not all dying.
well, thank you and have an opinion.
Yes, I have an opinion. It's a free country and I will express my opinion peacefully.
Please do.
We're peaceful people. We're not here to damage anything or hurt anyone. We just want our freedom. So we're staying.
Not much to ask.
And after they give it to us, we're going to stay for another 2 weeks just to prove a point.
We'll have a big party.
Exactly. Spend some money in this beautiful city.
Well, it's already clean, so they don't have to spend it on that.
No, we'll spend money in the restaurants and the hotels. We're
Yes.
staying for an extra 2 weeks after we get what we want. I love everyone watching. Come to Ottawa if you can. And even if you can't, still get here. Figure it out. You won't regret it.
Thank you.
Come and see me. I'm famous. I love you.
I love you too.
Love you more.
Next to the growth collection, I think this is one of my favorite collections that I painted the backgrounds with acrylics. This was so much fun. A friend is what the heart needs all the time. Now, this might have been, now this was watercolors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was watercolors. I love this right here, these colors right there. Yeah, those are my colors. They look like nature. They look like the sunset and the ocean. Hard times will always reveal true friends. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. You can see all of these on the website. I've got pictures of the entire collection, of each collection. There's like close to 30. For those of you who are new.
We're willing to lose our trucks. We are handing out tickets today. We'll just pay them, right? Nothing's going to stop us from accomplishing what we came here to do. So, you know, it's just a matter of time until they realize that.
For us to leave here is not an option unless he is going to drop all the mandates and set his people free.
Sudaan, resign.
All the mandates in general done with open Canada, right back up to the way it was prior to.
Lift all the mandates and resign.
Step down, you're tired, unbelievable.
It's not a matter of who's going to win. We've already won because we literally sparked that fire, and no matter what, it's not going to go out until we get our freedoms back.
It's time to apologize, to resign, to drop all the mandates.
At least meet with our people, our leaders. Show up in Parliament. He went into hiding. End of mandates. And actually, that's the end of the day. Let's call it a day. This virus has done its thing. There's all kinds of science that says it's over. Just end the mandates.
The message is clear, but they not even coming close to something. There's no communication or nothing.
We're not giving up.
I'm gonna stay all the way.
We're used to being out on the road for weeks at a time, so it's not phasing us one bit. And with the amount of support that we're getting from the locals and literally people all over the world, you know, we're just being encouraged more and more every single day.
I'm tired of the mandates. I'm tired of all of the division that's causing. It's terrible. It's dividing families. It's dividing people in general all across Canada. It's not good.
Been doing that for 2 years. They said 2 weeks, but it's turned into 2 years, so enough is enough.
Yeah, the voice of the working man there. You know how we know he's a Nazi? Because he used the word freedom. Now, that footage, of course, was not shot by the CBC, which is the Canadian state media, the most dishonest of all. It was from a live stream on the YouTube channel Zot. It was filmed just after midnight this morning. Zot is run by a man you've never heard of called Matt Garcia. Garcia is one of a handful of independent
decisions in their home. That is the best decision for their families. There's nothing extreme about that.
No, that's not extreme. If you want to see extremism, take a close look at how Canada's ruling class is responding to these decidedly non-extreme protests. Authorities in Canada are now stealing firewood from protesters in sub-zero temperatures. You're seeing that theft on your screen right now. We're not making it up. Now, that wood is not being used in a crime. They're not using it to rob liquor stores. The protesters are using the wood to keep from freezing to death in February. But Trudeau's enforcers just took it from him. They also seized fuel, which the truckers were using to keep from dying in their cabs overnight. Watch.
You take those cans off of that truck. Is that your property? It is now. So you have the right to take gas cans off of a trucker's truck. Is that correct? It is correct. According to what? Aiding and abetting criminal? A criminal offense. So now when you have gas cans on your truck, it's a criminal offense. This guy's name's Trudeau.
So let's say you were on American television, or you worked at the Brookings Institution, or the Atlantic Council, or you were Liz Cheney, or any one of the many people who lecture you every day about democracy. What would you make of that exchange? Now, you may not like the guy's beard, or you may not like who he voted for, but what's your answer to him? If police are breaking the law by enforcing an order from the guy who runs the country, is that a democracy? No, it's not. It's not a free country. It's a very scary place. And that's exactly what Canada has become under Justin Trudeau. We'll play just one more clip. There are a lot of these, but we're not going to drag it out. You see the point. Watch this one. These are police acting under Justin Trudeau's orders, dragging an elderly man to jail and hurting him along the way. Why? Because he dared to honk his horn in support of the truckers.
What's your name and badge number? Look, they're hurting an old man, a Canadian citizen. It's communism. This is communism. He's scared. Communist. Call your police chief. He'll back you up. Call your police chief. Arrested an old man. Shame on you. Shame on you.
They hurt him too. Look up his bruises on the internet. So in the end, Canadians are nice people. The cliche is true. And they're seeing some of this. It's being hidden from them on their state media, but it's all on the internet. So Justin Trudeau is attacking human rights and attacking humans. And that ultimately is bound to provoke a backlash, and it is. The province of Alberta just announced is lifting its COVID restrictions and scrapping its vaccine passport system completely. Saskatchewan, Quebec, Prince Edward Island have done the same. They're getting rid of most of their COVID restrictions. The city they still perhaps naively assume is the capital of their country.
Yay!
How does the supposedly
I haven't listened to
White House
Tucker
feel about
in
this? They're completely panicked.
a long
Working class
time. I don't
people
watch
expressing their
Fox,
opinions,
but
that's
this
not
came
allowed.
on right after the,
So Joe Biden,
YouTube
taking
stream.
a page from Justin Trudeau, his friend to the north, has already set the Department of Homeland Security to work to shut them down. We'll be covering that in some detail. There is some
I
drama.
hope you enjoyed this little snippet. If you haven't seen anything that's being reported live and the truth. And so with that, hope you enjoyed seeing my little projects. And blessings in your day. And joy in your freedom. Mandate freedom. Thank you, truckers. Thank you, Ottawa. Thank you, Canada. Maybe we'll see something like this in the States soon. Beautiful. This was done with acrylics. I think this was one of my first 8 themed collections back in 2015. So cool to Give your kids, grown or not. Give your significant other. Yeah. This is for the kids. I love you no matter what. In case you're watching, kids. And God gave me you. Awesome. He did give me you as well. And I just gotta say, you make me happy when skies are gray. Woohoo! Nighttime in Ottawa. Go truckers.
Across the border in the United States, all our friends there, and everybody around the world.
We're going to a dance party. I've been working on...
I'm just happy to be able to provide you some raw footage. Boots on the ground. What's taking place
all day.
in Canada on day 15.
All day.
Number 15 of the Freedom Convoy.
Have not gotten to my other projects.
Just past 7:30 p.m. Friday night.
That'll be a new show. Woohoo! So very cool.
We'll head further down Metcalf in a bit, see the rest of the convoy. For now, we'll just go check out a dance party here.